Good afternoon, Chair, board members. My name is Edgar, and I have a neutral card in today. Actually, my industry is carbon neutral. The Compost Coalition is carbon neutral, but we also carbon negative. We make a carbon negative fuel today, and I'm carbon negative against the funding plan today. I'll talk more about it. Why am I here today with diverting organics from the landfill? The Compost Coalition actually makes their own fuel. We make a carbon negative fuel. We want to rethink methane, get in organics out of landfill by 2025. The short-lived climate pollutants has 90% reduction by 2025. We support that. But as part of that support, it takes 14.7 million tons of organics, about 8 million tons of greenhouse gas reductions. Over 200 anaerobic digestion facilities will need to be play out, 100 by 2020, another 100 by 2025, to build this organic highway, a heavy-duty organic highway, which we can fund with cap and trade money and invest in order to get off diesel, get off landfills, and have a carbon negative fleet. We have deployed this technology in Sacramento at Atlas. We have it in South San Francisco with help from the Energy Commission on fuel production. So we actually are making carbon negative RNG today, but the gap of funding is a CNG fleet. Our industry got off diesel. We're moving quickly, 15,000 trucks. We want to be off diesel by 2020, be off landfills by 2025. But this funding plan needs to be rethinked because it leapfrogs over RNG, except for $7 million. And it's all about electrification. And our industry just got off diesel. We're on CNG. Now we're going to try to get in electrification. Won't be there till 2025 or more. We can do this here and now to make RNG be carbon negative. And zero-emission vehicles aren't zero when it comes to greenhouse gas reductions. They're not. Our industry, we making fuel that is carbon negative today. And our fuel is less than ZEV equivalents to carbon intensity, which we'll adopt next month at the July hearing. So if anything, let's rethink biomethane. Let's rethink this funding plan. We've sat down with every gentleman and lady here for the last 3 workshops and individual meetings talking about how we can transition 15,000 Class 7 trucks and 3,000 Class 8 trucks to have an RNG organic highway from the ports to the valley to move organics, wood chips, compost, food waste from the landfills. We can make a carbon negative fuel with a carbon negative fleet on the organic highway. So if anything, as future funding as get towards 2020, that $350 million, we put a request in for $50 to $70 million to have an incremental difference of $40,000 per truck, much like the Car Memorial program for air quality for criteria pollutants. We can do that for greenhouse gas reductions because, after all, this is a greenhouse gas reduction fund. And AB 1204 LORA puts greenhouse gas equal to criteria pollutants. So if anything, please rethink methane. Let's rethink funding cap and trade money to go back into carbon negative fuel. Thank you.
Thank you.